Hambini fans, and welcome to another episode of Hambini Reams. In today's episode we've got a box that's bigger than Bonnie Blues from Evolve, and it is their new Cima climbing frame. We've also got another box that's about the same size as your favourite next generation doll, the Cruiser Handlebar, which goes with it. Right, as some people get off on unboxings, we'll unbox this. Making sure you get my good side, which is my back side. That was probably some of the worst camera work you've ever seen. So this is the box. Let's get it apart and have a look inside. Ka-ching! And this is the frame. So this is how you'll receive it. Right, so inside you get the frame, this box of accessories that's stuck to it, and the seat post and fork. One thing I would say, first of all, is there's hardly any plastic packaging in here. I know in this day and age, that is a thing. The only plastic are really cable ties that go around this just to hold it in. So they've done a good job with that. This is the accessory box. I mean, when you open it, this feels like a quality product. Again, the packaging it's all cardboard. There's no plastic. You might say, well, that doesn't look as pretty, but this is way easy to recycle. These are the through axles. Wow, that is a quality piece of machining. They're usually crap, but someone's gone to town with that. Yeah, they're quite lightweight as well. Then you've got bearings. So they are ceramic speed headset bearings. And that looks like the stem cap. Yeah, so that goes in the stem cap. Is that a seat post wedge? Yeah, seat post wedge. Again, quality of the machining on there is really quite good. Let's just zoom in on that. So what you'd really look for are burrs, and there aren't really any on there. Anodizing is good. Yeah. This is the manual. Now, when you look at this, it looks like you're reading a manual from a time bike. It's that good. The picture quality, again, is really good. And the quality of the English in there is, it looks like it's been written by a native English speaker. It's very, very thorough. It talks about all the handlebar spaces, part numbers, everything. It's really very, very polished. If that said specialised on there, you wouldn't even think twice about it. So let's cut these cable ties or zip ties off. I'll use my pincers so that we don't scratch anything. Now, if you're out there and have bought one of these and wondering how to get this frame out, you have to take the seat post out first. So let's do that. Matching snips, look. And there we have it, the Evolve Cima frame. Now, the first thing instantly you notice when you pick this up is it is ridiculously lightweight. It's really, really light. So I've taken it out of the box so we can examine it in better detail. I mean, the weight is one thing, just the overall specs. So it's fully internally routed. The bottom bracket is a BSA 68mm, so the shell width down here is 68mm. It's disc brake. And then I think, is that a UDH hanger? I think that is a UDH hanger. Yeah, nice paint job as well. I mean, check this seat out. I don't think I've ever seen a headset seat like that. It's absolutely immaculate. Even if you look down inside the head tube, there's just nothing there. It's just completely, well, perfect. This is the other side. This is no fluke, is it? Look at that. Bottom bracket shell. So we've got aluminium into the carbon. I'll check it in a minute, but that's really quite good. And then the other side, BSA, again, check that out. Not a lot wrong with that. So this is the transportation device. You can either, well, disconnect it there, or you can just probably just squeeze it out, because there's not. There we go, so that's out. Bottle holder bolts, again, they are pretty much perfect. There's no damage around them. And it's the same on these ones. Rear dropout, look at that. Someone spent some time sorting that out. Rear hanger. This, I'm pretty sure that is UDH. It's also got some protective tape that comes along here to protect you from chain rub. If you're on 1X transmission, then you can take this out and then do away with the front mech. This is the seat post. It's a aerodynamic affair, so it's like a cut off, probably NACA 002. Well, it's probably a bit thicker than that. Anyway, you can see it. It's got the sort of standard-ish seat clamp on there. So you've got, it's almost like a Ritchie WCS. It's got an Allen bolt there, and you can undo that and then move it forward and backwards. This is the fork. It's got a round steerer at the top, and at the bottom it's got a tapered seat, so it's either 45 or 36 degrees. Quality of the fabrication on here looks pretty good, not a lot wrong with that. It's round, so if we just check in there, you can see that does look concentric. And then down here, where we've got the brake mounts, that one probably needs a bit of fettling. That one looks all right, so it's only that one. Looks like there's a bit of a spray over. These days, the brake lines are all internal, so it comes out here. Next, these cruiser handlebars. Now, I actually met the guy that designed these. Lovely guy, young chap, maybe, I don't know, 25, something like that. Bit shy, modest. His thesis for doing this was absolutely ridiculous. The amount of detail he had was like next level. So these are the bars. I've taken it out, so if you buy them, you'll actually have that bit on there, but I'd already opened the box. I think the standout feature on here is, I mean, the guy's thought about it, because the routing goes through here, which is unusual. It uses a fairly standard mount for the Garmin, if you choose to use that. I think it's an FSA compatible upper headset tube. I mean, this is light. It's also got the little dimples on here for you to grab. With that, you also get this accessory box. So in here, again, it's all cardboard. There's no plastic, no polystyrene. It's got FSA adapter, spacers, and then the mounts are for Garmin, Wahoo, Brighton, and a few others. I'm not sure what that is for. Oh, that's if you want to mount a camera on the bottom. And then the pièce de la résistance is you get handlebar tape with it. Cruiser branded handlebar tape. Take a closer look at these. It's got a cap that comes with it. It's designed specifically for this bar. I have seen a few copies of this floating around on AliExpress, not the handlebar itself, but the cap. So it might be a standard part. Routing is obviously through there, around there and there. That bend radius, or just the method of routing will be way easier than if you've got like a hole there. And that hole is really quite wide, so you shouldn't have too many issues with that. The bar comes with these little plugs, so if you're not running fully integrated or you want to use these bars on something else, you can. So you can route the cables or lines back out through there and in. We can also take them out if you need to have a bit more access to be able to route it, so it's quite a useful feature to have. If you take a look at the overall quality of the finish on here, this is high end. There's no other way I can describe it. It's just flawless. Do some weights. The bars are 321 grams, including the cap and the zip tie. The frame is 775 grams, and the fork is 365. That is, well, 363 uncut. And the seat post is 162 grams. Again, that's without any cuts. Right, we've got the old Boroscope out. Let's give this a go. Now, normally I'm doing this on turbines, so I should be fairly good at this. So this is, we're coming in through the head tube here. So that's the inside of the head tube. It is basically immaculate. That's the down tube that we're in now. So let's just give that a little bit of a twist. Right, so what you can see there is, I'm just going to twist that the other way. The insides of the riv nuts, and yeah, there's no fraying around there. It's 3-stage drilling there. Same on that one. Let's just give this a little bit of a twist. Let's get around the other side. Oh, there we go. Right, so we're on the riv nut there. I mean, the inside of that is immaculate. There's no ripples or anything. I guess it's because it's EPS molded, but even then, there's no layer shift. So let's now try and go down the bottom bracket area. So let's just flip this over. So, all right, so this is the inside of the bottom bracket. I mean, have a look, check that out. That's really quite good. And then we'll go through here. So this is into the stay. Right, so there, you see that sort of bulbous stuff is glue, so that's epoxy. And we're going through that transition, so that's where the joint is. And then in the background, where my finger is, that light patch there, that's the stay, and that's the line where the hydraulic line comes through. So again, I think my Boroscope might be too big to get through there. But I mean, look at it. There's no marks at all on it, nothing. Let's go up through the seat tube. Yes, and that's a grade A, isn't it, really? Can't say much more else than that. So this frame is one of the first of the premium Far Eastern branded frames. Now, a lot of the Western brands still make their frames in China, Xiamen, or there or thereabouts, but they're still branded as Specialized or Canyon or whatever. This is a Chinese brand that's made in China, and if you look at it objectively, this on the face of it and the initial inspections is really very good. It's obviously a lot more expensive than some of the other cheaper Chinese brands, but this is without doubt a high quality piece of gear. Now, we'll see what it rides like when I build this up and then take it out for a spin. But that's it. If you did enjoy this video, remember to smash that like button. If you didn't, go screw yourself. And as always, keep banging your hairdresser.